Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to the video tutorial on spanning tree protocol problem solving. So in this problem, we have to find what are the different ports for each switches based on the spanning tree protocol. So there are 5 switches are there. Okay, so this is number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 switches, and their MAC address and corresponding interface numbers are given. So now, as far as the spanning tree protocol is concerned, you have to find the root bridge. So since all the switches has the same priority, we have to see the MAC address. So this particular switch has the lowest MAC address. Okay, so this will be selected as the root bridge. Once this is selected as a root bridge, all the ports of this switch will be designated. So designated ports are in the forwarding mode. So all the ports of the root bridge are designated. Now we will focus on other switches. Let's go to this switch. So we have to find which is the root bridge. Here the cost is not given, but however we can understand these all are fast Ethernet. So the cost of each link is 19. If it is gigabit, okay, 1 gigabit per second, then the cost is 4. So since the cost for all the links are same, okay, it is easy for us to find which is the root bridge. So from this switch, okay, you find the link which has the least path cost. So FA2/1 connects to the root bridge, okay, with a path cost of 19. So this will be the root port. Okay. Similarly, for this switch, this will be the root port. For this switch, this will be the root port. For this switch, this will be the root port. Because the path cost for this link is 19. If you take this link 19, then another 19, 38. So what is the path cost of link from each switch to the root device, root switch? You have to calculate and compare and find the least one. So whichever link interface has the least path cost, that will be selected as the root. Now for each switch, only one root bridge is allowed. Already for all the switches surrounding the root bridge, we have calculated the root port, and of course for the root bridge all the ports are designated. So for each and every switch there is only one root port. Now let's come to FA1/1 and FA1/1, this segment. We have to find which interface is designated and okay, the opposite side will become either root or non-designated. However, for each and every switch, there is only one root port is allowed. So we will decide based on first path cast. Second factor is MAC address value. So first you have to check the path cast. Okay, FA1/1 and FA1/1 here. Which one has the least path cast to the root bridge? So FA1/1 also, okay, 19 path cast to the root bridge, and FA1/1 also has 19 path cast to the root. So both are same. So if both are same, you cannot decide the designated port based on the path cast. So you have to compare their MAC address. So 1234 1234 ABCD 0BCD. So this has the least MAC address. So this side will be the designated port. So the interface belongs to this switch, and this switch MAC address is lesser than or lower than this switch MAC address. So this interface is considered as designated. So the opposite side cannot be root port because only one root port is allowed per switch. Then this particular interface is non-designated. Now FAS 0/1 and FA 0/1. Okay, now if you compare the path cast, this side also 19, and okay, this side also 19. So the path cast is same. So we have to check the MAC address. So if you compare this MAC address, okay, you can understand this MAC address is less. So this particular side is designated. We cannot decide based on the path cast. Why? Because path cast is same. So this side is the designated since this MAC address is lesser compared to this MAC address. So the opposite side should be either root or non-designated. However, for each and every switch only one root is allowed. So this side will be non-designated. So non-designated means this particular side is blocked. So this particular side is blocked. Okay, and let's come to this side. Okay, when you compare the path cast, obviously both the side the path cast is same to the root bridge, and then we have to check the MAC address. You check the MAC address. This MAC address you can see 1234, here 1534. So this side is less. So here this switch FA1/1 is the designated port, and obviously this side is non-designated. So if it is non-designated, then this particular link is blocked. Then this side, okay, both have the same path cast. So we have to decide based on the MAC address. Okay, so this side has the least MAC address. So this is designated. So this one is non-designated. So now you can see all the sides we have calculated the designated and non-designated and root ports. Okay, so non-designated ports are the block ports. Designated and root ports are in forwarding state. Okay, so this is spanning tree protocol.